Aloha y'all, so I just wanted to come on here today to talk about the shift from iron into bronze and what that means for us. So the average lifespan of the people who lived during the Iron Age, which is what we are transitioning out of right now, the Kali Yuga, which is what the ancient Hindu scriptures called the densest level of human consciousness, because the earth has four different main ages that it goes through. So it is said that in 2012, that's when we shifted out of Earth's descending cycle and into the ascension cycle out of the Kali Yuga. Bronze is the second one. It's also called the Dwapara Yuga, which is where our consciousness is operating at 50% of its full potential. Whereas in the Iron Age, which is what we're shifting out of, we were operating at 25% of our potential. So there was a time when women did not bleed, actually, and thinking about iron is like the metal that is lost when we do have that every month, and thinking about how the shot also is like people are getting abnormally like timed cycles like more frequently. So really the goal is to know that you're upgrading, working on this own inner ascension, is to make sure that your cycles are getting lighter and also less frequent. So this is something that is key because iron is something that keeps us in this density, and iron is tied to the solar plexus, which is also that Mars energy. So the metal bronze is actually an alloy it's made out of copper and tin. So an alloy is something that is like two metals, and bronze represents the sacral chakra, which is tin, which is Jupiter, and also represents the heart, which is Venus. So this is why the feminine energy is reawakening at this time, or is shifting from the shadow feminine into the divine feminine, because Kali Ma is the Hindu goddess who is a destroyer. She is the feminine energy that destroys and purges and cleanses ego and illusions before we can create this new earth. So this is why the shot is actually messing with a lot of women's cycles, because it's trying to make us trapped in this artificial timeline, this density of iron. Bronze is the new frequency. It's about conductivity. It's about the free energy of being conducted into our heart space. And iron it loses a lot of energy as heat, which is anger, when it's being transferred. So bronze is a lot more efficient in how it conducts. So this is why the heart and also our creativity is so emphasized at this time. It is needed at this time for us to be in that creative expression. Every moon cycle we are losing life force energy. So this is why this is part of the Kali Yuga, which is where we're kept at this frequency, being weakened every month. So think about when women are operating at their highest potential. It was supernatural. It was scary, to the point where born into a reality where our level that we start at is so different, which is why the new children coming in have their DNA already activated. They are so advanced. They are children of the future, and they are teaching us. So we're learning from these new children that are coming in right now. They're probably going to live way over 100, so like 200. Like the potential is at 1,000 at the peak of the Bronze Age. Iron actually keeps us at this density, and we want to be replacing iron with copper and silver and colloidal gold. These are the elements I've actually made an old video about that will help us get to a higher frequency rather than remaining on the physical vibration. There was a time when there were giants that roamed. The lifespan we're shifting from 100 to 1,000. So oxidation is also going down, which means that rather than aging, we're able to maintain. Healing is the natural state of being. So rather than oxidizing, which is the cause of aging, we're able to not only reverse aging, but also live a longer time than average. So that's something that we can expect with this newer generation coming in. Everyone's going to be having longer lifespans because we're given this one body, and we have to treat this body as a gift. And when we are able, the more in the body we can be, then the higher we can go. And back then, the elongated skulls that they had, like in ancient Egypt, they had the soul star chakra as part of the physical chakra system, which is why they were so advanced. And that was during the golden age, where they were connected to these higher frequencies, and they were operating at 100% of our cosmic potential. So we're graduating from 25% into 50%, and that's the new frequency that we're vibrating at. So we're becoming less dense in the physical and more spiritually inclined, and this is why we're seeing things manifest so instantly. So it's crazy time to be alive, to be witnessing this transition. So yeah, thanks for tuning in today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and peace. I hope you have a beautiful day.